we turn on SportsCenter. The first thing that comes on, Aldon Smith gets in trouble. I'm like, oh man, here we go again. See, I knew at this time he was gonna get released. You could not deny it. It is gonna happen.
I feel bad about what happened to Aldon. We all do. I'm a praying woman. I'm gonna keep him in prayer, and we got to move on. They say next man up, so I guess that's what we have to do.
Are you listening?
Niners!
Damn.
I intentionally waited until now to say anything about the Aldon Smith situation. And like you, immediately I was disappointed upon hearing the news that Aldon Smith had been arrested again for a DUI. Could not believe it. Immediately, disappointment segued into rage and anger. Irrationality followed that. It was all about you, me, and the team. I could have cared less about Aldon Smith's personal problem. I was even on board with Stephen A. Smith. Screaming Stephen A. was saying he needs to do jail time. I was wrong. That was wrong. Stephen A. was wrong too. We were all wrong. Aldon Smith is an alcoholic. He can no more be blamed for his actions stemming from that alcoholism than any other sick person. Aldon came into this season, the man was ready to play football. You could see he was ready to go. Aldon was in shape, he was focused, he was coming out to do damage this year. He was going to be a Pro Bowler. That's all there was to it. And since then, I've decided Jim Tomsula was right. And the 49er organization, they're right with their promise to make sure that Aldon Smith does not walk alone. And you know what that may mean? That may mean that they're going to see to it that Aldon gets treatment he needs, maybe at some point. Trent Baalke didn't rule it out. At some point, they may bring Aldon Smith back to San Francisco. And we can get excited about that. It could be. And those rumors that are swirling around about him and Kaepernick, those have not been proven to be right. So we can ignore that. I have another idea too. What we should do is make sure you got Twitter account for Aldon, Instagram, keep talking to him. You never know. We can have an effect on him. Because I don't want him going to the Giants. Get out of here with that. So now we find out the resiliency of this team. And the media has been making it their tagline all summer long and all offseason long about each and every player that left the 49ers. They dramatized each and every one. And then you and I both know the truth is, and no disrespect to Frank Gore, Patrick Willis, and Justin Smith, but at some point you have to stop overemphasizing leadership and start emphasizing the on-field product. The players that are out there in the trenches and fighting the battle. Leadership is going to spring from those people anyway. Leadership will spring from them and also will be winning football games. That is what matters. And Aldon Smith was a field general. He will be indeed missed. And I got a quote we could all embrace. We're a family here. So just like in any other family, when somebody goes down, we come together and make it stronger. And that's what we're going to do. Piggyback off one another, help each other, and we'll be fine. Antoine Bethea. So don't you give up on the 49ers, because you know they won't. And we'll be just fine.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey.
This must be the longest offseason in 49er history, man.
Oh, yes.
The next time they start looking for a team to run that Hard Knock series, they won't need to look too long.
No.
We represent Hard Knocks.
Oh, yeah, but you know, Jed already said we're not going to be doing the Hard Knock series.
Well, the kind of Hard Knocks that show is talking about ain't got nothing to do with what's going on in San Francisco. Damn!
Oh,
Hey, not to worry, Ronbo.
yeah,
Trent has done a hell of a job building this roster to absorb shock.
true.
We ain't as good as we would have been without Aldon, I ain't gonna lie. But we still got a lot of talent.
Yep,
Next man up, bro.
yeah.
Hey, cheer up, Ronbo.
Nah.
Your boy Eli Harold,
Yeah.
he may even be better than you think.
Yeah.
So come on now, player. Smile.
All right.
Come on now.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, we'll be all right. Come on now. Pick it up, Ronbo.
All right.
Smile, bro.
You gotta love the MC. All right, let's go to the Niner Cam. Let's collect some of your thoughts on the Aldon Smith situation. Yeah, straight out of Texas. But he's in Cali right now. My man Jesse introducing. Jess, what's up?
What's up, guys? What's up?
Well, Jess, it's like this, man. We've been through a lot this offseason. We just took another hit, man. What was your reaction when you first heard Aldon Smith just went down for the count, bro?
So I was up. I woke up, and first thing anybody does, that's in sports, what they do is they turn on TV, right? What they turn on Sports Center. The first thing that comes on, Aldon Smith gets in trouble. I'm like, oh man, here we go again. See, I knew at this time he was gonna get released. You could not deny it. It is gonna happen. Just so many good things coming into training camp. He's stepping up and doing all these good things, and then this happens. It's kind of like a blow. And like we said before, Borland and Smith are the only ones that really gave us a hit, man. But I feel Trent Baalke was prepared for this. There's a reason why he drafted Eli Harold in the 3rd round. Mm-hmm. He said, and it's funny because Eli Harold was supposed to be a 1st-round draft pick too. So, like I said, he was prepared for this, man. And don't forget, we've had the best defensive line coach the past I don't know how many years, and now he's our head coach.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine what he's gonna get out of the other guys. I know Eli's gonna step up. I think one guy I'm looking forward to seeing, and not a lot of people know about this guy, is Cory Lemonier.
Cory Lemonier.
Yeah, okay, nobody knows about this guy, but he's got some upside, man. If he can step up, he's had some flashes in the past, man. It's just last year Lynch just came into the picture and he stole the spotlight. But I think this is one guy to really, really, really keep an eye out for.
Could be. It could be. And it's time for Cory to step up anyway. Well, Jesse, now here's what I'm thinking, though. Because we've endured this. We knew it was a possibility. You know that this was Trent's first pick when he first became GM.
Yeah.
Would you risk, after putting him through, because they said he's not going to walk alone, I'm thinking they're going to get behind the program to make sure that Aldon gets into it. He recovers. It's going to take at least a minimum of a year, right?
Yeah.
And then the 49ers are going to keep an eye on him, even though the Giants are going after him and all kinds of other teams are trying to get him now to sign. Then the NFL is going to punish him for 1 year. Mm-hmm. Jess, would you, after 1 year, would you say, Aldon, man, we have faith in you. Sign here, man. Come on back and we're going to pick up right where you left off. Would you take that chance?
Absolutely, man. And it should be told, he owes the 49ers organization he owes them a second chance because they stuck by him through everything he went through. Mm-hmm. Through all his past troubles, they picked up his 5th-year option. They helped him get him some help. They really stuck by this guy. And I was watching the NFL Network, and one of the analysts was saying that the 49ers organization, what they've always been known for is family. They lived up to that. So I think if anybody deserves Aldon Smith's services, I think he owes it to the 49ers organization to prove himself.
From where you're sitting right now, what do you think is going to be the overall impact on the team this year? Did we go from elite, where people are going to be saying, whoa, those guys look good now. What would they have been like if Aldon Smith would have stayed on the team? Are we going to get that?
You can't replace an Aldon Smith, man.
No.
Honestly, you can't. You just can't. But people are going to come to see, man, that Trent Baalke, he knows what he's doing on defense, man. And as far as the drafting players and stuff like that, people are going to see how deep we really are. It's going to be a hit no matter what people say. Let's say we're top 3 defense. Maybe we could have been top 1 with Aldon Smith in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think the main focus of this is next man up. Yeah. Next man up. We're all looking for one prize. That's Super Bowl 50.
This is, like you mentioned, this is the only real legitimate hold. Borland and, of course, Aldon.
Yeah.
What do you think? Can we do it?
Absolutely. Nick Moody. I really like this guy. I really like Nick Moody because there was a game where Borland was hurt, right? Against Seattle. Moody came in, and I think he stole the show, man. If it wasn't for that roughness call on Russell Wilson, we win that game. That call influenced the game. That call influenced, and Nick Moody made the play on that. Aaron Lynch, he gained some weight. Am I right?
A lot of weight, but
Yeah,
I understand he's looking better now. Lynch got all the way up to 270. I didn't even know he could hold that much weight.
Yeah.
270.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
Oh.
But if he lost that weight, I mean, you saw what he did last season.
I know.
You saw what he did.
And
he's a stud.
And that was his rookie year. He's ready now. 6 sacks last year on a part-time basis. You give him more snaps, you move that up to 8 to 10 easily.
Oh
right?
yeah, absolutely. And then you said Ahmad Brooks too. He lost some weight also. That helps, man. He's a strong guy. Can you imagine adding speed to him?
And the dude is mean, Jess.
Oh yeah.
Ahmad Brooks is just mean. I still think last year we would not, and Raider fans don't start on me, we would not have lost to the Raiders last year. Derek Carr, and here's a weird thing about that statement. Derek Carr got off a lot of shots where he would not have gotten them off had Ahmad been in that game. He was being sat out because of punishment.
I said the same thing.
Aldon. I know Aldon was in that game. I don't know what happened to him that day. I don't want to speculate because I have a feeling I know what was happening. But had Ahmad been in that game, Derek would not got that many passes off. We still could have won that game.
Absolutely. I don't think people realize how valuable Ahmad Brooks is to our team. Even a lot of 49er fans, they see Ahmad Brooks as a waste of roster space. Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. This guy is he's one of the hearts on the team, man. He's the one who gets the motor going. See, when he's out, it hurts us. We lost to the Raiders. Like,
be careful, man. You know what? I tell you, the Raiders, they got people watching, and they come in and they go, Raider fans, you know it's true. Don't get mad.
It's the truth, man. And it's funny. The Raiders, they really do believe that they're gonna have a good season this year, and I have a good time laughing at that. I have a great time laughing at that. And then go to show, man. Everybody's talking about the Niners, 4-12, 2-14. Like, that's a laugh, man. That's a gas. We're playoffs guaranteed right here.
It's time to give that showtime. 49er holler like you know we're going to the Super Bowl.
This is what I've been waiting for. Let's go.
Get ready, bro. 3.
I'm ready.
2, 1.
Niners!
Yes. All right, let me introduce you to Cynthia. Cynthia, hello.
Hello, how are you?
As good as you can be in our 49er state of mind these days. As I was telling you just a few minutes ago, what we want to do is we want to talk a little bit about Aldon Smith. But at the same time, Cynthia, we know this is his 5th time. We all said to ourselves, of course he's going to be okay. He just made a promise to Trent that he was going to behave himself. We got nothing but good things to look forward to. And suddenly, boom, he lets us down. Where were you when you got the news?
I was coming out of court and I looked at my telephone and I just said, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But, you know, the 49ers organization showed how compassionate they really are. And Jim Tomsula, the talk that he gave was just magnificent. And it inspired not only the 49er community, but those outside of it as to how much compassion that man has as a coach, and gave a glimpse as to why the 49ers decided to move him up from defensive line coach all the way up to head coach. Just like Justin Smith said, if you were in the building, you know why the 49ers did that. So with all that being said, I'm looking forward to a great season. I feel bad about what happened to Aldon. We all do. I'm a praying woman. I'm going to keep him in prayer. And we got to move on. They say next man up, so I guess that's what we have to do.
That is a spirit we all got to keep in mind. And that leads me to this question. Now, prior to this situation, I was wondering, we have a lot of holes in our roster, Cynthia, according to the media and press and critics. Do you still feel that those holes are impossible to fill, and have they not even been close to filled?
if you want to ask me, I think we got an improvement. I mean, every time I turn on the media, they focus on all the people that we lost. If you think about it, though, out of all the people that we lost, only 3 of them, I think all of them, the 49ers organization could have kept them if they wanted to. So it kind of leads me to believe there is a plan. We don't know about the plan. We're starting to see some glimpses of it. For example, everybody talks about Ayupati being gone. But what you have to look at is Boone and the strong showing that he's shown in training camp moving over to the other side. So then they talk about Gore, and, we all love Gore. Okay, but now we have 3 or 4 running backs that are replacing him. So you get a sense of what Jed York said. One thing I remember him saying, the opponents aren't going to know what hit them. I'm getting a sense of that now. We're just changing the whole thing, going to zone, all the things that are being done. And if you want to ask me, Torrey Smith is an upgrade. I wish Crabtree well, being with Oakland. I wish him well, but we got Torrey Smith. And now we got Anquan Bolden and Torrey. They're together again. Instead of beating us, they're with us. So
I love the way she talks. Also, now, with that in mind, you mentioned receivers. Who's going to be that 3rd receiver?
Dare I say the rookie Jerome Simpson?
No, wait. Are you sure? You said rookie. Jerome Simpson's not a rookie.
I mean, Jerome Simpson, no, he's not a rookie, but we don't hear a lot about him. He's got a lot of speed. We need a speedster. I'm hoping for him. I'm pulling for him, actually.
Okay, good. Nothing wrong with that. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't talking about DeAndre White, because the competition at that position is just outrageously crazy. Jerome should be the front runner, but he is actually the veteran amongst the group. But I got to tell you the truth, and 49er fans, please don't get mad. I agree. I like Jerome too. And because of his experience, because the fact is he has seen everything there is to see, and he may be the right guy for the job. The other guys can watch and learn and bring their skills to the table somewhere during the course of the season, but let Jerome start.
That's right.
All right? And also, now,
experience.
So far. Now, have you been afraid? Drills are indicating that the defense is manhandling the offense, and that was during the time that our man Aldon was in there. But do you believe that is going to actually help the offense?
I think it's going to help the offense, because when we start going against defenses such as St. Louis and Seattle, I mean, when you're talking about the 49er defense, and nobody can deny our defense is still strong, and we may even be stronger now. If our offense gets practice going against a defense of our caliber, they're going to be ready for anything. And a high percentage of the teams outside, they don't have a defense like ours.
No. It's what I've been trying to tell people. Stop worrying about that and go ahead and get ready for what we're about to do. That defense is going to train our offense to be excellent.
That's right.
I tell you. All right. Now, with that said, how do you see, all right, that by the time we get to Game 5, and this is just off the cuff, by the time we game 5, what do you think the record's going to be?
Oh, we're going to be, Game 5, we're going to be 5-0 or 4-1 at worst.
I like that.
I'm personally going to the Pittsburgh game to make sure we win that one. I'm going to be right there on the 50, yelling. We're going to win that one, even though we're not favored to do so. They haven't favored us in a lot of the games. I wish I was a betting woman. I'd go down to Vegas and make me some money right now. We're going to be 5-0.
I like that. This is going to be fun. Cynthia seems like a very cultured, intelligent, brilliant person. To make her do the holla, it's going to be like too fun. Cynthia, when I say 3, 2, 1, you got to give me that 49er yell. 3, 2, 1.
Go Niners!
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia. That scream scared me. I love it. And Jesse, We'll be okay. We'll be okay, fam, because you know what? What doesn't kill us will make us stronger. I'll be looking for you on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Search me out, Ronbo Sports, because I'll definitely be looking for you. And subscribe, please, for that same reason. Countdown, time.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this is crazy, mother.